right, hey everyone, and welcome to Improv Monday. It's this is the first Improv day. This was the day that started it all, and we were doing. Elizabeth and I have been doing Improv on Monday for what now, like 4 or 5 months?
4 months, I think.
Yeah, about four months, a little over
Maybe
4 months.
almost five, because
almost 5 months. Yeah, on Mondays, always on Mondays, right?
Because we started in March and we're pushing August, so yeah.
Yeah, so that's 5. That's 5, and we do it on Mondays, right? That's where it started, is my point. And then shortly after we started on Mondays, it was like, okay, well maybe we'll do something on Fridays, and then then it was like Monday, Friday. Then before you know it, there was like a Wednesday show, then a Tuesday show, Thursday show. Now it's like any day of the week. Any day of the week we might do an improv set, and it doesn't look like we're going to stop anytime soon. So today it's just 2 of us. Normally this team has about 12 to 15 members, but a lot of them are sick, bad, nasty cough going around, so they can't make it tonight. And tonight it's just going to be Elizabeth and I. I've got a suggestion from the suggestion box that's misused on our site. This is the suggestion box that's meant to take suggestions on like where the videos are placed or different features we should include on the website, and instead it's used to provide improv suggestions. I've got it. Are you ready for it, Elizabeth? Yeah. We're going to do improv comedy. In case that's not clear, we're going to do improv comedy. All these scenes are made up. We haven't planned this. It's just going to be made up on the spot. The suggestion is microwave. Microwave. I can't tell if it's ready.
Yeah, I thought I heard it.
I thought I heard like a hissing sound, like maybe the food was ready, but it's a very dim. It's a very dim microwave.
I know. I can't tell if that's 888 or if that's 30 seconds. I can't read the readout.
Yeah. I can't. I'm wiping it. There's grease on the. I can't tell though.
Yeah.
Everything about this condo is so nice, right? Except for the microwave.
I know. It's weird too because the microwave it's like that weird wooden, like old school microwave in this brand new 2013 condo.
I'm so happy that Carrie offered to let us stay in her condo this weekend because we never get to go to Milwaukee. We're always out far away from Milwaukee, not where the action is. So I'm glad to be in this condo this weekend.
Me too. I like to be right in the heart of Milwaukee, right in downtown, Center City.
Near the museum, near the small theater company, near the brewing company. I like to be where Milwaukee's throbbing,
Yeah. The heart, the pulse of...
Yes. All good things flow into the city. Who said that?
It was John Wilkes Booth. Was it John? I feel like that's not a good person to quote, but I'm pretty sure he said that about Milwaukee.
John Wilkes Booth?
Yeah.
That about Milwaukee? I don't think so. I think you're off, sweetheart. But look,
it's one of those 3-name guys. I always get those 3-name guys mixed up.
Maybe. Yeah. Look, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is we've done this before.
Henry David Thoreau.
Said that? No.
Well, he's... Okay, sorry.
He likes nature. That's just the opposite. He would say all good things flow out of the city.
Yeah.
I would think.
Right? Yeah, no, you're right. It's the 3-name thing. It's one of those guys. Anyway, what were you saying?
3-name thing, sure.
Yeah.
I was saying, I think in the past we've ruined some of our vacations by obsessing on something like this microwave, and I'm worried maybe let's let the potato stay in the microwave, and it should ding when it's done. I can't believe it hasn't dinged yet. I cannot believe this thing. I mean, this thing has been running for
15 minutes.
Yeah, has it been 15 minutes?
It's been 15 minutes.
It can't have been 15 minutes.
We put it 15 minutes. We put it in at 8:01 and it's 8:16.
We put this thing in at 8:01?
We put it in at 8:01. I remember. I
didn't put in 15 minutes, did I? I think I put in 4 minutes.
You put in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, like it said on the back of the potato package.
The package, the potato package.
They're supposed to be instant baked potatoes. You put them in the microwave in 4.5 minutes and they're ready. That's why we pay an extra $1, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't blame the manufacturer of the IBP. I blame this microwave. But you know, I don't want. Let's go to the. You know what? Let's force ourselves to go away from this microwave. Let's go over to the small balcony in this condo and look out onto the throbbing.
Yeah, and feel it. Yeah, if we just placing our hands on the rails of the balcony and looking out, just feeling the pulse.
Yes. I heard someone screaming like a couple of minutes ago, and like it sounded like they were having fun. Let's go. Forget about this thing. Forget about this thing.
All right. It's really bugging me though.
Double doors. What's that?
I'm sorry. It's really bothering me that I can't remember who that quote.
I don't think it's an issue if you're not going to remember. I think you don't know who wrote that quote.
I thought I knew.
All good things flow into the sea. I feel it's like a. I think it might be like
into the sea.
What's that?
Oh, into the sea. I thought you said into the city.
Into the city. That's the quote. All good things flow into the city.
Okay, it's not into the sea.
I mean, that would be another point of view. I don't think that's the famous quote. I think the famous quote is all good things flow into the city. David Brooks mentions it a lot in his columns. That's why I know it.
So it was David Brooks that did that quote.
Are you joking?
No, you.
David Brooks, he mentions it. He mentions it in his column.
Does he say who it's by? Originally, because it's kind of like not knowing that is kind of like thwarting my enjoyment.
Sweetheart, you're letting this small thing ruin our vacation in Carrie's condo. Let's just try to enjoy this beautiful condo and all that Milwaukee has to offer. Okay, It's a starry night. Whether it's now or soon or like a half an hour from now, we're gonna have some delicious baked potatoes. Okay, that's going to happen. Let's just enjoy this night. Let's not get caught up. And I could pull out my laptop. We could find out who wrote the quote.
No, it's okay. I don't want to obsess. You're right.
That's what I think it is. I think for me, it's the microwave. I don't understand how it could be going on so long. And for you, it's this quote. Who cares? Who cares?
Well, I think both of our problems are important to each of us.
Yeah, but I mean, really? You think that? You really do?
I think that my problems are just as important as your problems, and your problems are just as important as mine.
Yeah, but babe, would you really say that not knowing who wrote that quote is a problem that you have, and that my disbelief regarding the kind of antiquated microwave in this condo is a problem? Our kid is. Yeah.
What was that?
I was going to say that our kid is in a gang. And, like...
It's why we're here. We're trying to forget about that.
He's in a rural gang far outside of the city. And I'm so disappointed in him. I'm scared, also, that he'll let those gang members into our
house. A beautiful split-level ranch house. Doesn't have ADT security because we didn't think we needed it.
We're rural folk. Why would we need something like that?
We have a Rottweiler. Why would we need something like that?
The thing is, the Rottweiler trusts Jimmy. The Rottweiler's not going to attack our son. The Rottweiler is normally fed by Jimmy.
Right. And if Jimmy brings our house while we're out of town on this vacation, there could be, our house could be filled with gangbangers right now.
I can't take it. I mean, there's so many things that are stressing me out. We got the microwave, the quote, our kid is in a gang, in a rural gang. That's our problem. I think, really, honestly, if we're being honest with each other, Samantha, the problem is that our child, Jimmy, has joined a local rural gang, and they're terrorizing the local farmers.
You keep emphasizing that it's a rural gang. Would you have less of a problem with it if it was an inner city gang?
No, I wouldn't have less of a problem. I consider those gangs to be equal, but to me it's unexpected, and so I emphasize it because I want to make sure that it's actually happening. I'm like waiting for someone to say, no, it's not. There's no such thing as a rural gang. That doesn't exist. And at best, that's like a posse or at worst, some kind of I wouldn't even know what to call it.
I think we know from the cow tipping incident on my dad's farm that rural gang crime is real. It's becoming a real thing, and
life.
I honestly don't know how to handle our son. I wanted to take a vacation to get away from our problems. I wanted that too. It probably wasn't wise with what we just figured out about the Rottweiler.
Did you hear that noise? Was that from the condo, or was that outside? Is that someone celebrating the throb of Milwaukee?
I think that was someone celebrating.
It sounded like it came from inside the condo. This is a cavernous condo. It could, okay. Let's just check the condo, make sure there's no one else in here besides us.
All right. It's hard for me to enjoy the condo if I think that someone is in it.
Yes. It's difficult to enjoy the condo if we think someone besides ourselves are in it.
Okay. Someone is in here besides us. I'll attack them with the candlestick. Okay.
I wouldn't... If I saw someone, I would run.
Me too. I would not want to violently sneak attack them or do anything to provoke them.
A slightly idiotic. Yes. I'm not sure what we're trying. I feel like I'm trying to trick someone. But I'm not sure exactly how I'm tricking them. What is the trick exactly?
I've never been in this kind of situation before. I think that we're trying to convince him that we don't know how to deal with him. So
do you think it's Jimmy? Do you think it's Jimmy? Is it our son?
I do.
I think it's Jimmy also.
I do. It's Jimmy. I'm sorry. I can smell him.
You can smell Jimmy. You can smell him.
He smells like rhubarb.
Yeah. He loves this rhubarb. Chews on that stuff all day.
And there's that little sound. You heard that, right? Oh, that's Jimmy's overbite.
What?
It's Jimmy's overbite. That.
What? I can't hear you.
That.
What are you saying?
That.
I don't know. Are you okay? Are you in pain? What's wrong?
I'm okay. The sound that.
What you say? No. I don't know what that is.
The sound that Jimmy makes.
I'm not sure. Are you okay? Are you having a fit?
You know the sound Jimmy makes. Oh,
no. Are you saying the sound that our son makes?
The sound that his teeth make. His
I don't know that sound. What are you talking about?
I heard it.
What do you mean? Heard what?
I heard that. I'm a mother. I can hear that sound.
I'm a mother. I've got great hearing.
Okay.
Are you saying that there's a sound when our son bites down?
Yes, that he makes all the time. And it's in this condo now.
I've never heard him make a sound.
Never heard him make that. He makes it all the time.
No, I don't think that's true.
He makes it, especially when he's lying or when he's nervous.
Really? It's like a tale. It's like a poker tale.
Yeah, it's a Jimmy tell.
That means that he's nervous or that he's lying.
Yeah.
Jeez. I think I would have noticed.
So he's obviously nervous now because he's snuck into her.
To our condo.
Maybe it's...
Noise.
Yeah.
What?
I was thinking maybe it's a gang prank.
Yeah, I'm scared that it could
do they kill their parents in the rural gangs?
I know so little about
them. They're very new.
It's extraordinary how little I know. The culture my son has found himself embroiled. I know it's very little. Very, very little. I know that they go on joyrides and that's... Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
It's like common knowledge.
But I know there's a lot of things they do in inner city gangs. There's a lot of things they do in inner city gangs.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they do them in the rural gangs.
I
feel like we should have researched it better.
Look, let's step out of it.
What?
Step out of the kitchen. Just see if he's in the apartment or not.
Yeah, that looks like his shadow.
Where?
To the left, by the entrance of the kitchen.
I don't see it.
Right there, you see the shadow on the wall? It looks exactly like Jimmy's shadow. You see how the back is a little bit curved from when he had scoliosis?
What are you talking about? When he had scoliosis?
Yes, in third grade. He had a back brace for an entire year.
Is that something that you get and then get rid of? I thought that was a lifelong condition.
Well, you can get it corrected and then it's better. Get your
have scoliosis, right?
The doctor told me that he was scoliosis free.
What is going on with you today? What is going on with you? Scoliosis is definitely a permanent condition, that's for sure.
Well, Dr. Fieldstone told us after the back brace was removed that he was scoliosis free.
There's like two things going on here because when Dr. who?
Dr. Goldstein.
Goldstein told us that what? That our son has scoliosis?
That he had it, treated for it, then he was scoliosis free.
When? What year?
Was it 2000? Whenever he was in third grade.
That would be like 2002.
Right.
2002?
2002.
When I was working for the legal expert as a personal assistant for that rural legal expert?
Yeah, that year.
That year, the guy who would like go to court cases and testify about like different farm machinery. That guy? That year?
The year of that guy, yes. The year
I didn't have health insurance that year for our family. I couldn't provide health. How did we afford to go to Dr. Goldstein?
My parents paid for it.
What?
I didn't tell you because this is...
I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm hearing from you, Samantha. So you went behind my back and you took money from Marty and from Sarah?
Yes. Because my son had scoliosis. You were working hard. I didn't want to bother you. I didn't want to burden you. No. I took care of it.
Do you know that a doctor told me that I had scoliosis? Do you know that? Yeah, I was told that I had scoliosis when I was in 4th grade. And my parents bought into it, and they took me for all these tests, and for like 5 years, they were like, you've got scoliosis, you'll never get rid of it, it's a permanent condition. That's why I know it's permanent, right? But then I found out that I did not have scoliosis. It was a misdiagnosis. And my guess is that that's what's going on with Jimmy, honestly, because the doctors thought for sure I had it. They were like, 100%, this guy's got scoliosis. He's like textbook scoliosis.
I know this is a major thing, and then I hid from you.
Yeah, but you understand the import of what I'm telling you right
now?
Yeah,
I do. I think that
wore a brace for years and he didn't need to.
And I think that you think that somehow is why he's now in a rural gang.
I think it's possible. I don't think that something like that happens and then it just goes away. I think that it leaves a mark. You know.
Of course. I mean, his back is great now.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was always great. Because when they eventually what they discovered in my case was that I'm a wiggler, you know, that when I am like going through something emotionally, I wiggle my back, and that it makes it look like it's got a natural curve. And I'm sure that Jimmy would do something similar to that. He is my son after all.
I'm taking it in. I'm obviously probably responsible for this.
You should have trusted me. You should have told me about what was going on.
You were very. You're right, but you were very stressed out with that job, and I was young, and my son was in pain, and I just wanted to make it better, so I went to my parents, and I know that we made that pact that we would never take money from either of our parents. But
I won't do that. That's my line. Don't cry. Don't cry. I just don't feel like a man if I take money from my parents or my wife's parents. A man is supposed to earn the money. Right? You know I believe that. I'm a modern man in all ways except for that one way, and that one way, kind of a little antiquated.
I know that. And it's what I love about you. I that strength. It's what attracted me to you. It's your fiercely independent spirit. Your love for Milwaukee.
That's everybody. Everybody loves Milwaukee. Milwaukee's best, am I right?
That's what we had on our first date.
It's what the whole country drinks.
Yeah.
I can't help but think that maybe I've been unfair about the microwave. Which, I mean, oh my God, is the potato not done? Okay, great. So that's our set. There it is. That's our set. That was fun. That was a fun one. I enjoyed that. Well, thanks everyone for watching e-mprov. This has been an e-mprov triple header today. We had Let's Get Serious guys. We had the fantastic team, Man Dude Bro, which is not to say that Let's Get Serious is anything less than fantastic. What's that?
I noticed before we started that I had this.
What is it? Is it? It's a Man Dude Bro button? Say something while you have it up so that people get the glimpse of it.
What?
Make a noise while you have it up so people can see the.
Oh, look, it's Man Dude Bro. We were on earlier. Go see our show on e-mprov.
Oh. Man, the marketing potential of this art form. All right, well, so folks, there you have it. Not only did I mention the other shows, we actually got to see some promotional materials from the other shows. Thank you so much for watching tonight, and please tune in tomorrow for more great improv.